Hello everyone, so this is my first devlog for Shared Science, named to be updated one day. And basically our goal is to solve a huge problem that I have in my work, is that I want to share private information with external people. So let's say you have a dashboard and you have an external client. Sometimes in small companies or in a consultant agency, you don't really have the hardware to allow external people to see your things. So this is the rationale behind this. It's very simple. So basically what we're going to do, this is the end goal. Today, it's mostly working. But basically you have your private server here, so your VM with a small daemon running, and your application that you want to share. And then we create a SSH tunnel to such that when your external people access sharedscience.com, they would be allowed to access the application through our daemon, through the SSH tunnel. So that's the rationale. So what do we have today? Well, not that. So what I have is, we have a SSH. We have the daemon running right now. It's pretty basic, but it's basically a SSH server with some interesting configuration, I guess. And in there, I put manually for now our SSH keys generated by our servers. So what does our server do right now? It's pretty bare bone, but you can create a user, create your API keys, and register your server. So it's pretty simple. Well, something I can show is that we do have a database somewhere. Nope, doesn't want it. Okay, well, never mind. So we do have a database, a SQL database hosting all of this information. So in our case, the IP of our cluster, this can be any external IP. In this case, for debugging, this is a static IP, but we are resistant to that. But basically in our database, we know that this server has been logged in to this IP. And so we create SSH keys, and then we upload it over there. So now, just for this demo, if we go to this wonderful IP, we see it's just the Python HTTP server, so it's only listing what's in there. So not very useful for now, but we can imagine that this could be a TensorBoard dashboard or something else. So now what I did is that now on our FastAPI server, so the actual application hosted locally, we can name our cluster, so potato whiskey, and then we can target, we can put our URL here. So this will be like a proxying to this particular cluster. We support most of the methods, so get, post, delete, stuff like that. And then we provide our API token, because this is Postman, but we can imagine that when you use the front end, you would log in into Google and use this token instead. But now using this API token that you can generate yourself, then we get actually the real data. So it's the same HTML code between the two. It's just that this one goes through the full loop of going to a shared science server to create this SSH tunnel, and then connect to the server. So that's my work for this week. Well, for today, I guess. I'll continue to work on that. Next things on the menu are adding permissions, so adding new people. So let's say you have access to your server, but you want to give Bob access as well. You could add his email, and that should work. So I'll work on that, and I'll see you all next time.